on the dribble. Torrey trying to stay with him. A bounce pass knocked away and stolen by Buchanan. Outlet down court in the fly and a hold as Bateman was being held by Banks. And that's going to be the second foul on Tavion Banks. Ben McCollum didn't like it, but that's 2 on Banks. And now Tate Sage will come in for him. He was ready to check in anyway, I think.
Tate Sage, 6'7" freshman from Oklahoma.
Both 38 to go in this first half. 12-8 on. Yeah, Sage was committed.
This is kind of where they were with Michigan State the other day, too.
Yes. Torrey throws it into the backcourt to Lipsy. Iowa State down by 4. 12:35 remaining in the first half. Here's Buchanan on the dribble. Handoff on the cover onto Heisey. Heisey to the top of the circle. Now finds Lipsy. Who drives. Step through. Lays it up too hard. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And it belonged to Iowa. Well, Taman did the hard part but couldn't finish the rim.
That's kind of been the story so far. But I do like a lot of the shots Iowa State's been able to get. They're 4 of 14. And 2 of them were fast break wide opens.
Here's Howard into the front court. Lipsy harassing him. Cyclones trail by 4. Right wing Koch against Torrey. Throws it out high to Sage. Now skirts on to collect it way out right. Throws to Manuel, top of the circle. 12 to shoot it. Manuel hand off the search. Taken away by Torrey. And he shovels it ahead to Bateman. Now he had it stolen right back by Koch. They threw it ahead and throw it away. Iowa State will get it right back on a turnover. Barrage back and forth. Time out on the floor. 11:56 to go. But Torrey defending Sturts well early on. 12-8. Iowa leads at 11:56 to go first half. We're going to take the break here on the Cyclone Network from Learfield. American Equity salutes today's hero of the game, honoring those who serve at every Cyclone game. Just as our veterans safeguard our freedom, American Equity helps protect your financial future. Named one of Newsweek's most trustworthy insurance companies in America 3 years in a row, American Equity delivers secure retirement income with a service you deserve. Join American Equity in honoring and thanking all who serve our country. Glacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Cyclone Athletics around Jack Trice Stadium, Hilton Coliseum, and the Stark Performance Center. Glacier Graphics and Signs helps you build your brand through the use of high-impact graphics, signage, and video displays designed specifically to tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Glacier Graphics and Signs, the preferred graphics and signage provider of Iowa State Athletics. Visit them online at glacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Your premier Chevy dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa State Cyclones basketball, and home to the #1 selling brand in Iowa for the past 10 years. A streak that continues with an award-winning lineup backed by dependable trucks like Silverado and SUVs like Equinox. With all-day versatility, find a dealer near you at moreiowans.drive.chevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility February 2014 to January 2025 new vehicle retail registrations in the state of Iowa.
Welcome back to the Walmart Lacrosse Blue Shield first half. 11:56 to go. It's 12-8. Iowa leading. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping to raise cancer awareness across the state.
The Cyclones 4 of 14 from the field. That's a story. They've also turned it over 3 times. Iowa State has forced 6 Iowa turnovers already with 5 Cyclone steals. But offensively, Iowa's done a good job making the shots maybe a little bit tougher. I think Iowa State's had good looks. I think in general, if they get that quality of look throughout the game, they'll be fine. Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor the Iowa State Cyclones. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Well, barrage of turnovers there back and forth, and now 6 turnovers on Iowa here in the first 8 minutes of the game. But they lead at 12-8 as they've shot it better than Iowa State. Cyclones will get Joshua Jefferson back in. Today's game is proudly presented by the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Thank you, Iowa Corn, for your support of Cyclone basketball. On the floor for Iowa State, you have Buchanan and Jefferson, along with Lipsy.
Bring it.
And Bateman. Jefferson. Iowa State down 12-8. Here comes Taman Lipsy into the front court, picked up by Combs. Torrey on the dribble. Combs is the left-hander. He loves it for Buchanan underneath. Lets the traffic clear, then lays it in. Good play out of the timeout.
Yeah, a good hard dive to the basket. Nice find. As they tried to double Lipsy, then late recovery.
Blake Buchanan with 4. Cyclones within 2. Here's Combs. So I mentioned a left-hander. He picks up the dribble, shovels it off to Koch, way on right. Back to Combs. They're down to 12 to shoot. Right wing Sturts. 10 on the shot clock. He works against Bateman. Sturts on the dribble. Got a screen from Koch. Sturts fires a deep 3. Top of the circle, and he got it. I mean, beyond the top of the circle. A 3 by Sturts, his first points of the game. 15 to 10, Iowa.
Sturts, really a master hitting that end of the shot clock 3.
Here's Lipsy trying to thread the needle and bounce it to Jefferson. It was kicked away. Iowa State will keep it. 10:58 to go.
Said it's just deflecting off his leg, maybe. But either way, 19 seconds instead of 20.
10:58 to go first half. It is 15 to 10 Iowa. Here's Lipsy on the dribble. Off a Jefferson screen. Takes it to the left wing. Throws to Torrey on the right side. Now Jefferson. Baseline right. Knocked away from him by Koch out of bounds.
Yeah.
They belong to Iowa State with 8 to shoot.
Yeah, the deflection. 2 deflections have cost Iowa State. Now you're at a certain time. Now
Torrey
we're
with
to 8.
Torrey brings it into Jefferson. Goes to work. Left-hand runner wouldn't go. And the rebound of Sturts.
Now Iowa State trying to finish with strength, but they're finishing with strength and not touch.
Sturts off to Maniel out high. And Maniel driving it past Buchanan. Shot blocked by Buchanan. And cleared by Lipsy. Cyclones on the run. Taman to the bucket for the layup. The Buchanan block set it all up. And Lipsy scores. It's 15 to 12. And here comes the crowd at Hilton Coliseum. Combs on the dribble. Out high near half court. Got a screen for Maniel. Found Maniel. He'll bring it back out. Sturts a shot fake. Another 3 on the way. And he missed this one. The rebound to Buchanan. Strong rebound for Buchanan. Outlets to Lipsy. Cyclones on the run. Lipsy to the bucket. Got it blocked. Recovered by Torrey. He had it blocked too. And Iowa recovers. 9:50 remaining in the first half. Iowa 15 to 12. Sturts in the right corner. Throws it out to Manuel. Back to Sturts. Into a traffic he goes and bring it back out to Sage. Sage spins on the dribble. Brings it back out high. 13 to shoot it. Combs has it. Got a screen from Manuel. Combs driving right. Trying to get Buchanan in the air. Now finds Manuel. Little teardrop is good. Good offense by Iowa. And they lead it 17 to 12.
Yeah, you know, it's been, you think you got to shut Sturts off.
Oh, Torrey throws it away.
Wow.
And an unforced turnover that time, and now Momchilovich will enter. And so will Dominic Nelson. And Bateman and Torrey come out.
I started to say, you think you can slow down Bennett Sturts. It's the other guys for Iowa that have really played well. Maniel's played well. Koch has played well. They've been able to get to the basket a couple of times.
They've hit 3 of 5 from 3, and Iowa State 0 of 4 on 3-pointers so far. Here's Heisey entering for Buchanan. 9:17 to go. I mean, this is an Iowa State team that's been averaging 95 points a game. 9:15 to go in the half. They've got 12. 17-12. Iowa leads it. Combs brings it across. Dominic Nelson pressuring. Combs on the dribble. Leaves it left wing for Fulgaris. He'll put it on the floor with the right hand. Momchilovich stays with him. A handoff goes to Sage. Now to Fulgaris. Baseline right. Jefferson over to defend. Here comes a double team. Fulgaris throws it out. They reverse it. Koch, a shot fake and a drive, and a left-hand layup good. Cooper Koch, a nice drive. And it's 19 to 12 Iowa.
Just the patience of the Iowa offense.
8
And the efficiency. I mean, they are 8 of 12 from the field.
Jefferson tried to throw a backdoor cut to Heisey, and the ball was kicked away by Fulgaris. Iowa State struggling to get into what they want to do and finish it.
Iowa State about point a minute clip right now.
Heisey to throw it in. 8:35 to go in the first half. Cyclones down 7. Heisey will enter it. Throws it all the way backcourt to Taman Lipsy. Taman up the right side of the floor. They come out with a double. Taman maintains the dribble. Now he just has Combs on him. Kicks it out left side to Nelson in the corner. Tries to drive it. Nelson into the paint. Little teardrop wouldn't go. And the rebound of Fulgaris.
Iowa State just can't basket.
And
This is one of the most efficient offenses in the country.
And it's a very physical Iowa defense. Here's Sturts fighting Garris on a cut, and he lays it in. And it is 21-12 Iowa as Garris finishes.
Yeah, I mean, they're 9 of 13 from the floor.
At the other end, Lipsy with the Cyclones down 9.
Oh. I mean, tonight I think you'd honestly be fine, but if you wanted to, I just put it on the, I just put in towards the driver, towards the front of the cab as much as possible. Keep it middle, oh yeah, no, I don't turn it or anything. I just go from the side, load it, and put a strap, and then I put salt right behind, in line with it. Salt goes. So yeah, I mean, you might as well just get it on there because we're gonna need it this weekend. So, but yeah, he might need it today. So perfect cut. Just drove by as I'm here plowing. Hey boys. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of like fucking breezing through this already, it feels like. So, got the GoPro all set up. I'm over here fucking vlogging. It's pretty good. Yeah. Is everybody else in yet or no? Oh, nice. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's starting to slow down here for snow, so it's kind of good. Alright, well, that works for me. Yeah, bye.
Enrollment ends January 15th.
Propane is the official fuel of Iowa State tailgating, providing your family a safe and reliable heat source. Propane is also the renewable choice for your backyard barbecues, mowers, home heating, livestock heat, crop drying, and more. To learn more about propane's safety and versatility, visit iapropane.org or contact your local propane provider for all your propane needs. This message provided by the Iowa Propane Education and Research Council.
Take a deep breath and visualize. It's Saturday. You just won up to $100 instant Kohl's cash just because you're one of the first 100 in-store customers. Yes, visualize you at Kohl's as a winner. Plus, you'll also save up to 50% store-wide. It's all happening this Super Saturday at Kohl's. No purchase necessary while supplies last on 12/13/25. One card per household. Select style. Some exclusions apply. Offers end December 13th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Welcome back to Walmart Quick Cross Blue Shield. First half, 21-12 Iowa. 7:24 to go in the half. That's the biggest deficit of the season for Iowa State. Their biggest deficit has been 5 points. And now they're down by 9 here.
Points that ain't all even at 12 apiece. Iowa's been able to get to the basket, some drives, some really good actions offensively, making goals. And Cyclones are going to maybe change a little bit, tweak defensively, and maybe not hit as hard, but we'll see what TJ and Kyle Green, J.R. Blount, those guys decide to do in terms of how they're going to scheme defensively. But offensively, they've had some opportunities right at the rim, and it's like they're going up expecting contact and going up strong. But when you do that sometimes, you lose your touch, and that's kind of where Iowa State's at right now. But 6 of 21 from the field, for a team that, like, going this season is 55% from the field.
7:20 remaining in the first half. Cyclones down 9, and Iowa will win the ball. Goes into the front court. They come in a hard double. He gets rid of it to Garris down the lane. Right-hand scoop, good off the glass. Garris with his second bucket is 23-12. Iowa, they're up by 11. Lipsy throws it out high to Mochilovich. Cyclones immediately struggle to score. Nelson on the right side.
They do such a good job hitting in the gaps.
Nelson finds Heisey, left corner 3, short, way short, and the rebound is Sturts.
4 for 6 beyond the arc.
6 points. Cyclones shooting 71% from the floor at the other end. Combs driving, spinning, left-hand runner is off the glass. And a timeout called by TJ Altenberger. Iowa with its biggest lead now at 25-12 with 6:34 to go in this first half. Syracuse had a 15-12 game when Taylor Lipsy got the layup. So a 10-0 run here for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, they have been the dominant team there. They're getting what they want. They're finishing at the basket. Iowa State has been stymied so many times going to the basket because of the way they hedge hard and keep you getting those passing lanes. And Iowa State, and that's what's causing some of the traffic around the basket.
Walmart across the Blue Shield knows that quality coverage takes a great team. And with the Walmart individual and family health plan, you can choose from thousands of in-network providers. Score great coverage and find the right plan for you at walmart.com/coverage.
6:31 to play, and I kind of thought maybe TJ would take a timeout earlier, but he likes to ride with his guys, and now he gets Torrey back in. I was starters except Heisey for Jefferson.
Lipsy to bring it up the floor. Cyclones down 13, 6:25 to go first half. Lipsy driving away. Cut off, good help defense. Now he'll bounce it to Buchanan. Low right. Spins along the baseline, double team. And a foul called on Iowa.
So Isaiah Howard.
It's on, yes, Howard with his first.
Fourth team foul. Ohio State's only committed one foul in this game.
Choice to throw it. David let him play. Here's Heisey at the top of the circle. Sage reaching around, trying to steal it from him. Heisey loves the left wing. Torrey, quick pass deflected out of bounds by Sage. They are really anticipating.
Yeah, Sage did a nice job getting back there and bending. A little bit of dunk for Buchanan, but still Ohio State's ball.
They're getting a lot of deflection. 6:07 to go first half. Iowa State trying to get off the schneid here offensively. Lipsy throwing it in. Damon having trouble, throws it into Buchanan way out left. Couple of dribbles and a handoff to Heisey. Heisey way out left himself. Now crosses over with a dribble into a double team. Brings it back out to Lipsy. 3 to shoot. Damon driving, running right-handed, blocked by Isaiah Howard. And out of bounds, and will go to Iowa on the shot clock violation.
Gonna get JJ back in for Heisey. Iowa State 6 of 23 from the field. Wow.
Meanwhile, Iowa 11 of 15.
Yeah,
73%.
they have been better at both ends of the floor.
They have a 13-point lead. As a result, we're on a 10-0 run. Here's Combs out high with it against Lipsy pressure. Combs maintains the dribble. Mopchelovich has him on a switch. He leaves it for Howard along the right wing. Howard brings the dribble back out, sticks to shoot it. Lipsy harassing him. Howard off to Paul Garris. 3 on the shot clock. Backdoor cut. Stearns couldn't pull the pass. Now does. Fires right footer. Didn't hit the rim. It'll be a shot clock violation, and Iowa State will get it. It's good defense there by the Cyclones for sure. Eric, would you just pound it into Jefferson right now?
Their hands, they're getting in the gaps, and they're coming, and I think you have to find a way to get him in a rhythm.
25-12 Iowa. Lipsy finds Jefferson to the pin. Down the lane he goes, lays it up, and he got it to go. Joshua got the roll, and it's 25-14. And TJ Altenberger, get this crowd going, get his guys going. 5 minutes to go first half. Iowa by 11. Combs against pressure. Drives it right. Cut off by Lipsy, and a foul call on Taylor Lipsy. And Iowa will let around along the sideline.
Second foul on Iowa State.
Not much there at all.
No, I mean,
Not much there at all. Combs has it.
it's okay if your opponent tries to quiet the crowd. You don't need the official trying to quiet the crowd.
Here's Howard on the right wing. Bouncing it out, Iowa 10 to shoot to Mangione. Now 7 on the shot clock. He leaves it for Combs. 5 to shoot it. Combs dribbling back toward half court. Throws it down to Mangione. trouble. 3:48 to go in the half. Cyclones down by 10. The pass comes out to Manio. He drives it down the lane. Had it blocked by Jefferson. And cleared by Momchovich. Now Jefferson ahead to Lipsy. Back to changeup. 3 more on the way. Short. And the rebound to Sturts. 3.5 minutes to play in the half. 10-point lead on the ball for Iowa. Sturts into the front court. Hits the brakes. Now puts it on the floor with the left hand. Bounces it out to Manio. Sturts gets it back. Around the top finds Manio. Down the lane into traffic. Kick out right wing to Combs. They'll bring it back out. Here's Sturts against Lipsy pressure. Over to the left wing. 9 on the shot clock. Down to 7. Sturts against Momchovich. Jab step. 3 ball on the way. Left wing and he got it. Wow. What a shot. By Bennett Sturts. Timeout.
Yeah, that's the shots he can make in the backbreakers.
30-17 Iowa with the timeout on the floor.
Too late. Shot clock. Step back threes.
Well, Jimmy Rogers is going to be taking the floor here in a second. 3:03 to go in the first half. Iowa up 30-17. We take the break on the Cyclone Network from Ware Field.
Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey, Jan from Toyota here, reminding you Toyotathon is on. Make your holiday wishes come true with a new Camry, RAV4, Tacoma, and more. All right, let's sing it together this time. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Hello, Cyclone Nation. Coach Otzelberger here. If you want to win, you need to have winning habits every single day. It's a commitment to be greater than you were last week, last month, last year. Greater Iowa Credit Union is committed to helping you get there. That's why they build their loans and accounts to fit your needs. Greater Iowa also contributes hundreds of thousands of dollars to dozens of organizations throughout Iowa. Because they believe we can all win if we work together. Find out more at one of their 9 branches or at GICU.org.
Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
What you do today matters tomorrow. At Key Cooperative, everything we do is powered by purpose, supporting farmers, families, and communities. Work here means more than clocking in. It's about making a difference. From agronomy to accounting, every role helps move our communities forward. Find purpose in what you do each day. Apply now at keycoop.com/careers. Key Cooperative, careers powered by purpose.
Welcome back to the March. Lacrosse will shift first half. 3:03 to go in the half. Iowa shoots 72% from the floor, leading at 30-17. This crowd riled up because Jimmy Rogers just took the mic and addressed them, and they gave a stirring ovation. 30-17 Iowa though.
13 of 18 for one team. Iowa State has 8 more shots, but 5 fewer makes, 8 of 26. Pops 4 of 6 from 3. And they're a pretty good 3-point shooting team. Iowa State a really good 3-point shooting team, but they're 1 of 8. The one that started it all, the number 1 seed, to beat the one for you, Flint, the 100th season of Pioneer.
Well, Iowa State in a hole. Now, we have seen in this series some of the great comebacks. And we've always said you got to play poorly.
You gotta really stink for a while to have a big comeback, but I just assume not have to have the big comeback. They talk about Taven, they're remembering Monte Morris shot that to win it. Well, that was a half, that first half that was not good at all.
Jefferson takes the floor with Buchanan, who's been really good, by the way, along with Casey, Lipsy, and Torrey. 3:03 to go in the half. Iowa State with the ball down by 13 minutes. Sturts hit that late shot clock 3 just a moment ago. On the right side, Lipsy in a collision with Combs, and a blocking foul called on Combs.
15 fouls, so under 3 here to play in the half. Not in the bonus. Iowa State's only committed a couple.
The only player in this game with 2 fouls is Javion Banks. And he's on the floor right now for
They're gonna make this a baseline throw in.
David Lee Jefferson to trigger. 2:56 to go in the half. Cyclones down 13, and it comes to Lipsy, top of the circle. 10 puts it on the floor with the right hand, spins it. Finds Jefferson, down the lane he goes. And he draws contact up over the free throw line. Joshua Jefferson will get the first free throws of the game for either team.
Got the foul on Manio. get to the 10. Iowa Farm Bureau celebrating generations of Iowans who rise with purpose, lead with heart, and inspire us all to be farm strong.
Jefferson's first free throw is good. 8 points now for Joshua Jefferson to lead Iowa State. It's 30-18.
Iowa has made 7 of their last 8 field goals.
Second free throw misses. The rebound's a drop. Buchanan has it. Couldn't score it though. Another tip would go. And the rebound collected by Iowa. Good opportunity for Iowa State. They just could not finish. 30-18.
Iowa State with offensive rebounds. Lord.
Koch on the right wing. Throws it off to Combs. Here comes a double team. He throws it away. Jefferson the steal. Cyclones running the other way. Joshua down the lane. Left hand layup wouldn't go, but he drew a foul. Jefferson has kind of taken this game over from a Cyclone perspective. And the foul on Combs, I believe. No, it's Cooper Koch rather than commits the foul. And that will send Jefferson to the line to shoot 2 shots, I believe. Yes. 2:28 to go in the half. Cyclones down 12. Free throw to Jefferson. Good. That's about as quiet as we'll hear. You'll see it in these matchups. One more coming for Jefferson with 9. 30-19. Jefferson takes his time, shoots the second, and knocks it down. It's a 10-point game. And it's 10 points for Joshua Jefferson. 30-20. And now the crowd on his feet. Combs dribbles ahead. Finds Banks on the right wing. Pressure from Jefferson. Now it comes to Mannion. Now Sturts has the way out left against Torrey. Sturts on the dribble. Blows away. Got away with it. Threw it off to Mannion. He drives right. And then the shot is blocked by Buchanan. Beautifully. And cleared by Jefferson. What a block by Blake. Now Jefferson the other way. Shovels to Lipsy top of the circle. Lipsy on the dribble. Working against Combs down the lane. Running left-hander. Cut off by glass. Taylor with 6. Cyclones with an 8. 30-22. A minute 45 to go in the half. Koch on the dribble against icy pressure. Koch hands it off to Sturts. Torrey right on his hip. 1:38 to go in the half. Cyclones down 8. Sturts against ball pressure. Drives it left. Cut off. Throws it back out high to Banks with 10 to shoot. Banks backs it up. 7 on the shot clock. Banks goes to work against Jefferson. Turnaround jumper. Misses. Rebound Combs and a foul call. And Iowa State is on Taylor Lipsy. That's his second. And Iowa will. And they'll get fresh players in. There's a battle between Combs and Lipsy. They call him a foul on Taylor. And now Iowa will inbound with 1:22 to go. And a 30-22 lead. Here's Sturts left corner. Here comes the double team. Sturts dribbles off it. Brings it back out high. Gets it to Koch. Now 13 to shoot. Sturts way out left. Against Torrey. Sturts bounces into Koch. A bounce pass goes to the free throw line. And Howard with 5 to shoot. Howard brings it back to Sturts. Back up to Howard for a deep 3. And he got it from the top of the circle. My goodness. Boy, are they hot. Oh, man. 33-22 Iowa. With under a minute to go in the half now. Here's Lipsy on the dribble. Taman. Over to the left side. Throws it out to Torrey. He tries to drive it. Torrey spins. Throws it to Jefferson. 3 ball. Yes! Joshua Jefferson with 13 first 10 points. 33-25. And Iowa guys, they hit 3 big threes at the end of the shot clock, which is something they can do. But Howard, 25% three-point shooter, not the one you expected it from. 5-second difference, Blake. Game clock and shot clock.
Iowa State has fouls to give if they want, if they so choose.
Sage on high right with a 12 to shoot. Sage on the dribble, 10 on the shot clock. Sage with 7 to shoot. Bounces into Sturts, 6 to shoot. And Sturts, right baseline fadeaway, no. Rebound, Icy, 7 seconds. Icy pushes ahead. Racing for Jefferson, a 3 way out right. Ribbing, no. Oh, he almost got that one down. Joshua with 13 first half points. But not much offense coming anywhere else for Iowa State. And they trail it at the break. 33-25. In Iowa, wheat grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for
Plus Life Plan community, located just minutes away from Iowa State University. Green Hills offers easy living just the way you want. Enjoy an active lifestyle with a warm water pool, wellness center, lifelong learning opportunities, a movie theater, a pet-friendly community, raised garden beds, walking trails, and so much more. Find the perfect fit for your lifestyle within one of our beautiful apartments or townhomes. At Green Hills, there's something for everyone. Learn more about Green Hills or request a tour at greenhillsrc.com. Just like in the big game, life can throw unexpected challenges your way at any time. That's why it's crucial to have a local and reliable insurance agent coach who's ready to step in at any time. When life calls an unexpected play, your local independent insurance agents backed by IMT Insurance have your back. With them on your team, you'll have the coverage, service, and peace of mind to tackle whatever comes your way. Because when the unexpected happens, you deserve to have the best defense on your side. Visit IMTINS.com today to learn more. With IMT Insurance, you can stay in the game with confidence.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Iowa State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
For the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series, Iowa State has won the series for the season, but here in the men's basketball game, Iowa Hawkeyes leading Iowa State as a break 33-25. Wilmark, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, knows that quality coverage takes a great team. And with a well-marked individual and family health plan, you can choose from thousands of in-network providers. Score great coverage and find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/covered. First half shows Iowa State 10 of 30 from the field. And just 2 of 10 beyond the arc, with 3 of 4 at the free throw line. For Iowa, 14 of 22. That is under 64%. 5 of 7 beyond the arc, and they did not get to the free throw line in the first half. Iowa out-rebounding Iowa State, but simply because they had many opportunities for defensive rebounds. As Iowa State had 6 offensive rebounds in the first half, yet Iowa State just scored 4 points off those. Iowa with 1 offensive rebound, and they converted that into a 3-pointer. Individual scoring, pretty short list for Iowa State. Jefferson with 13, Lipsy with 6, Buchanan with 4, and Momchilovich with 2. Iowa spread it out. 8 for Manyow, 6 for Sturts and a couple of threes. Koch 5 for Isaiah Howard, 4 for Fulgaris, and 3 for Tavian Banks. And let's check our first half points in the paint, brought to you by Mid-States Companies, and Iowa with the edge there, 16-18. That is our points in the paint from Mid-States Companies. Iowa leading Iowa State at halftime here at Hilton Coliseum, 33-25. Back with more of the Organics halftime show on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout Central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs. We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
Glacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Cyclone Athletics around Jack Trice Stadium, Hilton Coliseum, and the Stark Performance Center. Glacier Graphics and Signs helps you build your brand through the use of high-impact graphics, signage, and video displays designed specifically to tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Glacier Graphics and Signs, the preferred graphics and signage provider of Iowa State Athletics. Visit them online at glacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Toyota Thon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey, Jan from Toyota here, reminding you Toyotathon is on. Make your holiday wishes come true with a new Camry, RAV4, Tacoma, and more. All right, let's sing it together this time. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is...
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Hello, Cyclone Nation. Coach Otzelberger here. If you want to win, you need to have winning habits every single day. It's a commitment to being greater than you were last week, last month, and last year. Greater Iowa Credit Union is committed to helping you get there. That's why they build their loans and accounts to fit your needs. Greater Iowa also contributes hundreds of thousands of dollars to dozens of organizations throughout Iowa because they believe we can all win if we work together. Find out more at one of their 9 branches or at gicu.org.
Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Iowa leading Iowa State here at Hilton Coliseum. It's halftime, 33-25. And Joshua Jefferson scored virtually all of Iowa State's points here coming down the stretch of the first half. And Iowa State turned it over 7 times in the first half. Iowa turned it over 10 times. Iowa State had 8 first half steals. And despite the 10 turnovers, Iowa State just 10 points off those turnovers. Let's pause for 10 seconds for station identification. This is Cyclone basketball from Learfield.
KDRB, Des Moines, Iowa, USA. 100.3, the Cyclone Team Bus.
And now our Hy-Vee halftime interview, Nate Schmidt. And Coach, offensively, I thought Iowa did a great job getting in the gaps, and you weren't able to finish, at the rim. I think that's a couple of the big things.
Yeah, they collapsed extremely heavy. 3, 4, 5 guys every time we drove into the paint. We got to keep getting in there and make the right play. If we have to lay up, go score it. If not, kick it, make shots, keep the ball on the move. We got to play with a lot better pace than second half.
And Joshua kind of got you back into it a little bit. Who's got to step up? Need something from Milan, from a lot of guys, I guess.
Yeah, all of our playmakers got to keep making plays. All of our guys that get us in the paint, create advantages for us. Joshua, Taman, Killian, Heisey, even our 5s with what they're doing in 50. So, we got to keep living in the paint, keep getting back in there, keep living at the free throw line.
Any adjustment defensively?
I think keep pressure. They hit some late shots. I think we got to pressure more, be more physical with them. We got to spread out a couple of times, but we got to pressure the ball and finish possessions.
All right, Nate. Good luck in the second half. Thank you. Iowa State down 33-25, and that was our Hy-Vee halftime interview brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly supports the Cyclones. 33-25, Iowa at the break. You've been listening to the Organics halftime race report. Back with second half action on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
There's a movement growing in agriculture that goes deep into our shared roots. At Organics, we call it thrivability. It's not just about meeting needs, it's about restoring life to our soil. With over 800 species of microbes, Organics is helping farmers across America grow healthier crops, increase yields, and build stronger, more profitable farms. It's about thriving farms, thriving families, thriving communities. Together, we're building a future where everyone wins. Join the thrivability revolution. Visit Organics.com.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States' team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project. Get results with Mid-States. Visit MidStatesCompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together.
We stand for freedom.
We're the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we support farm families. We're a voice on local, state, and national issues. We're also committed to making rural Iowa a better place to live, keeping Iowa farm families on the farm.
High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the premier Chevy dealers are proud to partner with the Iowa State men's basketball team by raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones all season long.
proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and the Coaches vs. Cancer program right here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts across the state of Iowa.
You've been listening to the Hoganics Halftime Show. Join the Thrivability Revolution. Visit Hoganics.com. Stay tuned for the second half coverage presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Brought to you by Pioneer. Proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts since 1926. Iowa Farm Bureau, supporting your food and the farm-strong families who grow it. Join our efforts at iowafarmbureau.org. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa State Cyclones with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Choose Wellmark for coverage you can count on. Find your plan at wellmark.com. Now let's join John Walters for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield second half. Cyclone basketball is on the air.
And it'll be a second half that'll begin with Iowa State with the basketball. They'll operate right to left in front of us, trailing by 8, 33-25 Iowa. We'll see if the Cyclones can get off to a good start. Taman Lipsy has it. Lipsy on the dribble out high. Gets it to Jefferson, top of the circle. Working against Koch. He dumps it down to Momcilovic, low left. He's against Sturts. Milan backing his way in. And Sturts takes a dive. Wallop it out to Lipsy. Now Torre driving right baseline. Teardrop around it in. First bucket of the game for Killian Torre. That'll help if we get him going. And it's 33-27. Iowa State right back within 6. At the other end is Koch. Against Momcilovic, out between the circles, finds a cutting Combs. He'll bring it back out. Iowa's in no hurry. Maniau off to the left wing. Sturts a three short. Rebound Sturts, knocked away by Torre. And he gets the strip, and here comes Iowa State down 6. Lipsy down the middle of the floor, up to Torre. Shot fake and a drive, and a double clutch shot bank, no good, but he drew a foul. Killian will go to the line.
Attack, but a great job at the other end after the miss. It looked like Iowa was going to get the rebound, and Torre just strong hands took the ball and then got it all the way to shoot a pair of free throws.
It's the second foul for Combs, and 2 free throws coming for Torre. Killian misses the first. 19:01 to go, second half. It is 33-27 Iowa. One more free throw for the freshman from Pommier, France. And he knocks down the second. First 3 points of the game for Killian Torre, all coming in the first minute of the second half. And now it's 33-28.
Yeah, great to get him going. He has a lot on his shoulders trying to cover Bennett Sturts.
Some pressure from Iowa State. Howard will bring it up against Lipsy.
Lipsy with 2 fouls. You know, got to be physical, but got to be careful.
Howard brings it out to Koch near half court. Cyclones down 5. Maniau out to collect it on the right wing. A pass underneath to Banks, and he lays it up. No good. Tip wouldn't go. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Momcilovic. Still Iowa misses a point-blank shot. Cyclones down 5. Jefferson driving. Right-hand runner off the glass and in. And a foul. Count the bucket for Joshua Jefferson. He'll try for a 3-point play. He has 15 in the game.
Yeah, Iowa missing a shot. Boy, Iowa State has missed a bunch of shots just like that.
Iowa.
Yeah. Seen enough.
Cooper Koch the foul. Jefferson will try for a 3-point play when we return. It's a 3-point game with 18:33 to go on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things. From corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list. Clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard. Which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Hear that? Those are Pioneer brand
soybean and cornfields, the #1 seed brand in the U.S., ready to harvest. The combine reaps and separates row after row of innovative genetics. Soybeans fall into bins and bounce off the tin with unbeatable yields. Pioneer corn and soybean seed is the #1 brand in the U.S. This is what it sounds like to plant #1. Learn more at pioneer.com/topcrop. Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Cyclone fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official sponsor of Cyclone Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. Good start for the second half for Iowa State. They're now 33-30 now. 18:33 to go.
And then we'll have Jefferson at the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. But I just wonder mentally what it's like for Killian Torrey. I mean, struggled kind of in the first half, uncharacteristically so far, and then to get a bucket, and then you get to the free throw line here early in the second half. I have to think that's just going to relax him a little bit. Now, if you just get Milan to make a shot, let's bring the house down. Although, it kind of sounds like it's coming down anyway.
It does. Today's game is proudly presented by the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Thank you, Iowa Corn, for your support of Cyclone basketball. So Jefferson shooting one. He has 15 points on the night. He has drawn 5 fouls. His free throw attempt is good. 16 for Joshua. And it is a 2-point game. 33-31. And here comes the Hilton Coliseum crowd. Starts into the front court. Bounces to Koch out near half court. Momcilovic defending. Koch out to Polgaris between the circles. He'll hand it off if he can to Howard, but it's being bothered by Lipsy. Here's Howard driving, and Buchanan got the rejection. It's cleared by Torrey. He throws it ahead to Jefferson. Joshua to the top of the circle, leaves it for Torrey, way out right. Cyclones down 2 with the ball. Torrey out to Jefferson, puts it on the floor. Backdoor cut, Lipsy. Great pass, Jefferson, and he lays it in, and we are tied. An 8-0 run to start the second half. And we're tied at 33. Now the ball kicked away by Torrey. Listen to this crowd.
A great feed by Jefferson and a good backdoor cut and finish by Taman Lipsy.
And now Combs will return for Iowa as they get Banks out. It is 33-33. Iowa State on an 8-0 run to start the second half. 17:45 to go. Koch out between the circles. Against Momcilovic, left wing Polgaris. Polgaris knocked away, stolen by Buchanan. He's been a tremendous defensive force in this game. Here comes Lipsy up the right side. Lipsy driving right, cut off, 13-footer, good! Timeout, Iowa! Taman Lipsy now with 10, and the Cyclones lead it 35-33. Back-to-back buckets for Lipsy.
Wow. I mean, this place is rocking. A 10-0 start to the second half.
Iowa State trailed by as many as 13. But from that point on, they have outscored Iowa 18-3.
And Iowa State hasn't led since about 2 minutes into the game till now.
Today's game is brought to you as well by Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
And McCollum just not wasting any time. I mean, he's called 2 timeouts, and we have played 2 minutes and 37 seconds. He has 1 timeout remaining.
All right. Well, here we go. And you get this momentum going.
If you're in, you know, they've played Sturts off the ball a lot, got in the ball. I think he's going to have to handle it a little bit more earlier.
Nothing run to start the second half. 18-3 run overall for Iowa State, and they lead it by 2. 17:20 to go. Sturts into the front court against Torrey pressure. Crosses over. Torrey stays with him. Now Jefferson out to double. And a steal for Iowa State. Torrey dunks into the other end with 2 hands. Killian Torrey, the dunk. Another big 6. It is 37-33.
Yeah, Jefferson a hard double.
And now Combs into the front court. Cyclones by 4. Sturts way out right. Torrey defending. Sturts is fouled by Torrey. Just the 4th foul of the game on Iowa State.
Yeah, first this half.
And Iowa will inbound trailing by 4, 37-33. But Iowa State has really picked up the ball pressure here in this second half.
Got 12 turnovers now on Iowa.
Sturts against Torrey out high. Sturts fires a contested 3 and misses. And the rebound of Buchanan. And he's fouled. No, they call him. And Buchanan's hurt. Slow to get up. But he is, oh boy, he's hobbling. Boy, he got, I thought, fouled by Fulgaris. Buchanan is down just across half court. And Vic Miller will come out to tend to Blake Buchanan. And Blake's going to come out of the game here. He's going to go straight to the locker room. Demand. He's doing good.
He has been absolutely awesome here tonight, you know, and take a look, he's got 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 block shots, and 3 steals. And Domenico's Plata is not available tonight.
No kidding. So in the game, Jefferson's the 5 now. Here's Torrey off to Jefferson, elbow right. Works it against the smaller Combs. And a pass down low for a 2-hand dunk attempt by Mulder, who just checked in, and he was fouled on the dunk attempt. And he'll shoot 2.
That was on Fulgaris.
And it sends Eric Mulder to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Been a bit of an adventure when he's gotten there this year.
Or in a year.
1-4, yeah.
30.
This is the time you make them up.
37-33 Iowa State. 2 shots. And the first one is good. Nice goal there. The Oskaloosa native continues this run for Iowa State. It's 11-0 to start the second half. And 19-3 now overall run for Iowa State. Second free throw by Boulder. He made them both. You called it. 39-33. It's a 12-0 run to start the half. It's a 20-3 run overall. And the Cyclones are up by 6 with 16-19 to go. Here's Sturts on the right wing against Torrey. And a pass deflected over to the left wing. It goes to Fulgaris. Finds Combs. A kick out to the right corner. Koch a 3. No good. Long rebound. Tracked down and out of bounds to Iowa.
Got to go for that rebound.
Iowa actually gets a score this half. 16-4 to go. It's 39-33. It's
14-0 here in the second half.
Yeah, down 8 up 6. You're right. Yeah.
Torrey comes out for a blow.
And they inbound it to Fulgaris. He drives it right baseline. And a foul, or did he travel? No, foul on Mulder. Eric Mulder commits the foul, and Iowa will
retail registrations in the state of Iowa.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 15:45 to go. It's 39-33. Iowa State leading Iowa. And Kohl's has the gifts on their wish list and yours all in one place. From beauty favorites and cozy outfits to hosting must-haves and top toys. Find great prices on presents for everyone at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Schmidt at halftime on our Hy-Vee halftime interview, talked about, I asked him, well, what are you going to do different? He said, we're going to be more aggressive in attacking the rim. Iowa State has not attempted a three here in the second half, and yet has scored 14 points because they have been committed to their attack of the rim. And obviously defensively, they've just done a whale of a job here as they have forced 12 turnovers.
It is a 17-0 run going back to the first half, and a 22-3 stretch overall ever since Jimmy Rogers took the floor.
All right.
So
I like that. Take a fast break on heating costs this winter. Tune up your furnace, steel drafts, and visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for more ways to stay warm while using less energy.
now all that being said,
Yeah, it's a long time. 15:45 to go. That's foul on. I'd say the fourth team foul already here in just over 4 minutes.
39-33 Iowa State. Lipsy brings it across. Gets it to Jefferson way out left. He'll put it on the floor with a right-hand dribble. Now needs some help. Jefferson spins, throws it back out to Lipsy between the circles. Here comes a double team. Lipsy trying to hook a pass into Jefferson. Got kicked away. Iowa State will inbound with 20 on the shot clock.
It was 13. That gives them another 7 seconds. Nate Heisey.
39-33. Here it comes to Lipsy. Here he goes. Lipsy splits a double team. Drives. Left-hand layup would go. Tip would go for Heisey. And it's out of bounds to Iowa State. Nate went for the tip and couldn't get it. Boy, Lipsy, he exploded for that double team. But just couldn't finish. So Iowa State will inbound with 13 to shoot. Heisey takes a look. Throws it into Jefferson. Way out right. Defended by Koch. Shoulders on to Momcilovic. Here's Beelan trying to drive it left. Check it out. Now with 5 to shoot. Momcilovic has it back. Back again. There's the dirt wing with left base. Good! What a shot by Momcilovic. 41-33 Iowa State. It is a 19-0 run. Where have we seen this before in Hilton Coliseum? Here is a backdoor cut, and Sage gets the dunk to end that 19-0 run for Iowa State. Wow, now the other end, Heisey spins into traffic and runs over Sturts, and an offensive foul called on Heisey. Good job by Sturts, drawing that charge.
Yeah. Iowa State gets called for the foul in that situation, but once again, aggressively attacking the rim.
41-35 Cyclones, 14-36 to go. Sturts to Koch out high. Koch leaves it on the left wing for Combs. Here's Sturts to collect it near half court. Heisey on him. It's a good matchup. Off to the right side it goes to Sage. And he works his way in on Jefferson. Wild shot. Got it to go and drew a foul. I don't know about the foul, but it was a great finish by Sage. And now he'll try for a three-point play. The foul on Jefferson is his second. So good answer from Iowa. Yeah, but Sage, the Spartan freshman. Buchanan coming back in for Mulder. And running well as he comes back out on the court. 41-37, the free throw by Sage misses. The rebound of Momcilovic. All right, now let's see if the Cyclones can keep Iowa from getting on a little run here. 14-14 to go. Cyclones by 4. Lipsy to the left wing. Throws it to Momcilovic. Double dribbles into the paint. Leaves it underneath for Heisey, and he's fouled. Good pass by Momcilovic. And Nate Heisey will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Foul on Fulgaris.
Free throws for Nate Heisey.
5 team fouls. The last could be a free throw shooting contest down the stretch. Not much going at the line for the team in the first State to get Heisey and Momchilovich come out. Torrey and Jamari and Bateman.
13-11 to go. Cyclones up by 7. Iowa once led this game 30-17. Here is Fulgaris off to the left wing, thanks. Now Koch has it. Koch on the dribble, spins against Bateman and kicks it back out. Fulgaris left side pass to Banks. Shot making a drive left baseline. Shot blocked by Jefferson. Cleared by Buchanan. Outlet to Torrey. Great block by J.J. Here comes Torrey. Leaving it for the trailer Jefferson. He's been red hot. Jefferson hands it off to Lipsy on the right wing. Taman on the drive. All the way in. Right hand scoop wouldn't go. But a foul called no. It's out of bounds to Iowa. Yeah, Jeff, no foul. So Lipsy couldn't quite finish at the rim. Was trying to draw some contact. I thought he did. 44-37, and now a whistle. What's up here? You gotta looking for contact blends. Yeah, Tavion Banks. So 12:40 to go. 12:40 to go, and Iowa State up 44-37. Walmart Lacrosse and Blue Shield knows that quality coverage takes a great team, and with a Walmart individual and family health plan, you can choose from thousands of network providers. For great coverage and find the right plan for you at walmart.com/coverage.
Sorry about that. TJ was going to challenge, but they said you can't. It's too late because he'd already had the ball, but the ball was never inbounded. Okay, they put 30 back on the shot clock.
All right, Iowa to inbound.
But either way, I think they missed the call. Look at it, out off of Iowa.
44-37 Iowa State. Here's Tavion Banks. A bounce pass goes to Sturtz on the left wing. He's defended by Torrey. Sturtz on the dribble. Torrey right in his chest. A pass goes out high to Banks. He tries to drive, runs over Lipsy, and a blocking foul called on Taman. It's his third. Man. Out of control. But getting the call. No. Wow, Taman Lipsy called for his third foul. He'll come out. Momchilovich enters.
12:22 to play. Torrey and Jefferson in particular are really going to have to really take care of the ball.
Manuel collects the inbounds pass. Hands it to Sturtz with 12:18 to go. And the Cyclones up 7. Sturtz on the dribble out high against Torrey. Sturtz to the right wing. Throws it up to Manuel. He drives, gets it knocked away off his fingertips. And out of bounds. It'll belong to Iowa State. They force another turnover.
So I say Torrey and Jefferson are going to have to take care of the ball. They're going to have to create offense. Taman has done a great job of that this half. Of course, obviously, Torrey and Jefferson also off to great starts this half.
44-37. Here's Momchilovich in deep three. Yes! Milan Momchilovich buries a three.
First attempted three of the second half for Iowa State.
And the Cyclones lead it by 10. 47-37. Momchilovich now with 7. Manuel hands to Sturtz. Back to Manuel down the lane. Floater wouldn't go. Bateman, a good rebound. And Manuel tied him up. And on the alternate possession, it'll stay with Iowa. What a great effort by the freshman, Jamarion Bateman. Time out of the floor. 11:40 to go, second half. 47-37. Iowa once led by 13. They now trail by 10 with 11:40 to go on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Cyclone Athletics is a powerhouse, fueled by grit, teamwork, and the relentless spirit of our student athletes. Iowa State University is making plays that echo far beyond the field. Cyclone Athletics is driving impact by boosting Iowa's economy, elevating the university's stature, and rallying alumni and fans across the nation. And you are part of the team. When you give, you're not just supporting athletics, you're powering pride, building the future, and advancing Iowa State. Be a champion for Cyclone Power. Give now at cycloneclub.org.
We're the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we believe in nurturing our state's most precious resource, our children. That's why we provide millions of dollars in scholarships, grants, and resources to Iowa students and teachers. For more information, contact your local county farm bureau.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things. From corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding product to that list. Clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design, build, general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit midstatescompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together.
Welcome back to the one-mark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Second half, it's 47-37. Iowa State. At one point, Iowa led 30-17. Since then, Iowa State has outscored them 30-7. And 22-4 here in the second half to build that 10-point lead.
Up 10, still a lot of time to go, so you just got to keep building. And the way you build it is keep attacking the rim. Iowa State has done a great job. They didn't even take a three-pointer in the first 8 minutes, virtually, of the second half. They finally got one for one of the best shooters in the country, and Balin, nothing but net.
What do you think Iowa State's done defensively? I mean, obviously the Minister of Defense, Kyle Green, schemed up something at halftime because they have no points from their starters. Tate Sage, a couple buckets. That's it here in the second half.
They've kept them from getting into the paint for the most part. They've kept them on the perimeter. Their switches haven't been switches. They've been more hard edge and quick recovery. And they've done just a great job of making them pass it around the perimeter.
Starts will inbound for Iowa. 11:40 remaining. Iowa State up 47-37. Sturts gets it into the left corner to Combs. Or to Banks, rather. He'll bring the dribble back out. Banks way out left against Jefferson with 11 to shoot it. Up it goes to Sage. 9 on the shot clock. Sage against Bateman, couple of freshmen. Sage being pressured, gets it right corner to Banks. 3 on the shot clock. Banks, fade away, right baseline, good. Tough shot by Tavion Banks. The whistle as they had a less spot it before or something. Banks with his second bucket. Makes it 47-39.
Big shot. I mean, he run the shot clock down and don't get a great look. You get an okay look, challenged, short corner jumper, and knocks it down to get back to single digits.
Makes another of those straight transfers. 11:20 remaining, 47-39. Here comes Killian Torrey. Let's see on the bench with 3 fouls. Torrey off to the right side, gets it to Jefferson. Back out to Torrey. Now it's Buchanan, top of the circle. Handing off to Momchilovich. Beeline to the left side with the dribble. Along the baseline he operates. Throws back out to Jefferson with time to shoot. Back to Momchilovich. He works against Sturts. Spins again. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound tipped out by Buchanan, but into the hands of Sturts. And here's Sturts pushing it ahead to Sage. Iowa down by 8. Sage to the right side with it. He gave them a spark to get this second half going for them. They needed somebody to hit one. Now he goes back to work, collects a pass, gets into the paint, fumbles it, throws it back out with 13 to shoot. Sturts has one way out left.
Late shot clock 3.
Sturts with 7 to shoot. Picks up his dribble, throws it off to Howard. 5 to shoot. Howard, shot fake, lean in jumper, bank too hard, and a foul on the rebound on Iowa State. Killian Torrey.
Another late
Bonus now for them.
Yeah, Iowa's committed 5, so Iowa State almost in the bonus.
And there's a 1-and-1 coming here for Iowa.
Brendan Austin is going to check in for the first time, I believe, in the game for him. The transfer, reputation as a great three-point shooter. He had a great game when he played for Kansas State against Iowa State here.
Barnett, the 1-and-1 by Banks is good.
So that is an offense for defense substitution for Ben McCollum.
47-40. Banks to shoot one more. And he made both. It's 47-41. So Iowa cooling back in. They've scored the last 4. breaks up, and he will check in the next break. Here's Torrey, off to Buchanan, back to Killian Torrey. To the right side with the dribble. Killian maintains it, drives it with his left hand, and a running left-hander off the glass too hard. And the rebound, Howard.
Good job getting to the 10.
Howard pushes it ahead to Sage. Iowa within 6 and win the ball. Midway through this second half. Here's Olsen way out right. A pass goes to the top of the circle on Manuel. 13 to shoot it. Manuel shovels to Sturts. He drives, spins, throws to Manuel, gives it right back to Sturts. Back to Manuel down the lane. Finds Sage, and he lays it up and in. Sage now with 6 in the second half. And a little run here for Iowa. That is 47. To 43, they've scored the last 6. Jefferson has the answer. He was the answer in the first half. Lost control of the ball. Mavshilovich up with it. Now Jefferson has it back, hooked away by Howard. 13 to shoot it. Jefferson gets it back. Crosses over, spins. Down the lane he goes. He's stripped again by Sage and is cleared by Iowa. They're within 4 and win the ball. Here comes Sturts against Torrey. Loses him in a screen. Fires the 3. Missing. Rebound deflected out. Controlled by Howard. And Iowa gets a second chance. Now Sage on the left wing. Sage puts it on the floor. Mavshilovich covers him up. Up to the right side it goes. Sturts has it. Sturts to the right baseline. Coming up by Torrey. 6 on the shot clock. Manuel back out to Hausen. A deep 3. Way out right, an air ball. But Sage rebounds and misses. And then Manuel tips it in. Oh boy. A putback by Manuel. And with 8:40 to go, it's 47 to 45. Iowa on an 8-0 run.
And they have stayed in this game with second chance points here in the second half.
Timeout, Iowa State. 8:33 to go. They want to get Lipsy back in there. We'll keep it here. 8:33 remaining. It's 47-45.
And Iowa State did a great job that time, not allowing Sturts to get where he wanted to go, and forced just a desperation 3. But Iowa State didn't clear some boards. And if you look at second chance points now, Iowa leading Iowa State 9-6, and that's a killer.
It's been a good game. 2-point lead for the Cyclones with 8:33 remaining.
Iowa had 1 offensive rebound in the first half. They have 5 here in the second.
Yeah, second chance points at the break were 4-3 Iowa State.
Yeah, but that 1 offensive rebound led to a 3.
2-point advantage Cyclones. Here's Lipsy back into the game with 3 fouls. Off to the right side he goes with the dribble. Bounces into the corner to Torrey. Shot fake, back out to Lipsy. 12 to shoot it. Taven on the dribble. 9 in the shot clock. Left side, Mavshilovich. 6 on the shot clock. And Sturts fouled him.
That's the 6th foul on Iowa, so Cyclones will be 1-1. So 5 on the shot clock and 22 feet from the basket. That's a foul. If you're an Iowa State fan, you love.
Mavshilovich was strong with the basketball there. 47-45. Iowa State, 8:18 to go. Mavshilovich inbound baseline. Lobs it in for Heisey. Top of the circle, back to Milan. Right side, left side. 3 is good by Milan. His second 3 of the second half, and it's 50-45.
Great pin down screen and good job cutting. And he didn't even control the pass that well. It still knocked it down.
And now at the other end, with Iowa State up 5, here's Howard. Under 8 minutes
Iowa. When you talk about trying to speed up your opponent, that's exactly what that possession was all about. Got the freshman going a little too fast.
7:46 remaining. That huge three by Momchilovich has Iowa State back up by 5, 50-45. We take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Black Friday isn't just that. It's turning green at Van Wall Equipment. Right now, register for your chance to get up to $5,000 off select John Deere compact tractors, mowers, and gators. Even better, you can stack that discount with 0% APR financing for 48 months on eligible models. Don't wait. These savings are huge, but the time is short. Visit Van Wall Equipment today and let Black Friday turn green. Offer valid on qualified purchases through January 7, 2026. Subject to free rent, no cost, plan, and restrictions apply. See Van Wall Equipment for complete details.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs. We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game, honoring those who serve at every Cyclone game. Just as our veterans safeguard our freedom, American Equity helps protect your financial future. Named one of Newsweek's most trustworthy insurance companies in America 3 years in a row, American Equity delivers secure retirement income with a service you deserve. Join American Equity in honoring and thanking all who serve our country. Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 7:46 remaining in regulation. It is 50-45. Iowa State leading Iowa.
Talk about grinding possessions. That's what Iowa's going to do, but it's what Iowa State has done here in the second half. They have gotten to the basket. I mean, that's the strength and determination of Torrey, Lipsy, and Jefferson in particular. Now, you mentioned off the air, we talked about it through the broadcast. Blake Buchanan, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 block shots. I mean,
He's been a huge presence. Played out even bigger.
yes. And Eric Moore's come in to spot him. He played 4 minutes, and he's done a good job. Knocked down a couple of free throws.
Drawn 2 fouls.
100 years ago, 1 seed changed everything. Pioneer is proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts. Well, the 100th season of Pioneer.
That's a game that Iowa led by as many as 13. Iowa State led by as many as 10. Right out to 5-point Cyclone lead. And we have 7:46 remaining. And on the floor for Iowa State, David Lipsy and Nate Heisey. Blake Buchanan, Milan Momchilovich, and Killian Torrey.
Got a big rest for Joshua Jefferson. I don't think he'll be out long.
I doubt it.
Joshua, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 block shots.
Well, Milan's starting to heat up. Maybe they can draw a one for him out of this time.
He's being covered by Sage, the freshman.
Lipsy gets a screen from Momchilovich, spins on the dribble. Down the lane goes Lipsy. And he picks it up, needs some help. Now puts up a tough contested shot, couldn't get it. And Manuel with a good block out to get the rebound. 50-45, Iowa State.
When you use Momchilovich as the screener, they can't double off that. And that's what how Taman got to where it got. Just couldn't quite finish it.
Sage bounces it to Howard, way out left. 7:15 to go. 5-point Cyclone lead. Howard on the dribble. Lipsy trying to cut him off. Howard backs it out. Now with 6 to shoot. Howard against Lipsy. Lost control of it for a moment. Got it back. Howard in traffic. Spinning. Turnaround jumper good. Boy, he's hit some late shot clock. Wow, shots. Howard now with 7. 50-47.
Average is 7 a game.
6:52 remaining. Lipsy to the left side. A pass to Torrey. Explodes along the baseline and draws a foul. Boy, did Killian go hard that time.
He's down.
Yeah, he's hurt too as he had a collision there. He has Sturks along the baseline. And then the help defense got him with the foul.
Big foul on Manuel. That's a big dude hitting you for sure.
And 2 free throws coming for Killian Torrey.
Manuel 6'9", 250.
Killian, the
amazing how loud this place can be and then how quiet it can be. Just for it's like, come on, make a little noise. You're icing me here.
Second attempt coming for Killian Torrey. The Cyclones up by 3. Andy on the second. It's 51-47 Iowa State. 6:45 to go. Here's Sage.
Iowa State with Heisey.
Sage driving left. Cut up by Momchilovich. Good defense. Bounced it back out to Manyow. Now Sage has it back. And a bounce pass goes low left to Howard. He works against Heisey. Throws it away. No, it was deflected by Iowa State. Okay. Thought maybe it was, but nobody complaining. And now Jefferson in for Torrey. And 8 on the shot clock as Iowa inbounds in the corner. 6:25 to go. Iowa State up by 4. Howard gets it into Banks. In on Jefferson. Reverse layup good. Tavion Banks able to finish. 9 for him. Drink my water. Here is a try by Lipsy. A pass underneath to Buchanan. 6:07 remaining. Buchanan backing in. Into the paint he goes. And a great pass to Lipsy for the layup. Taman Lipsy scores it. A dozen for Taman. That is 53-49.
And a great pass from Buchanan.
Now Sturts at the other end. Against Heisey. Fires a contested jumper and it misses. And a battle for the rebound. Manuel denied by Buchanan. And it's out of bounds to Iowa State. Fourth block of the game for Blake Buchanan. And with 5:41 to go, the Cyclones up forward with the ball. Boy, what a presence he's been in the paint.
He has been unbelievable. Gets the assist at one end and the block shot to end the possession at the other.
Lipsy on the dribble out high. Finds Buchanan, stripped away by Howard. A foul call. He was holding Buchanan. Buchanan's going to shoot 1 and 1.
All right, Blake. Stepped up, made a couple of big ones before. It's not, once again, not his area of expertise. He's been great at everything else here tonight, though. Buchanan just 8 of 18 on the season, and it's a 1-and-1. That's team foul number 8 on Iowa.
Front end to the 1-and-1. Rims in. The transfer from Virginia. He's from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. He has been a terrific addition to the Cyclone team. His second free throw right through the heart. 55-49. 2 big free throws for Buchanan. And now he'll come out for Boulder. 5:29 to go. Cyclones by 6. Here's Sturts with the crowd getting into it. Off to the right wing it goes to Banks. Hand off Sage. Back to Banks. He'll give him the 3. Doesn't want it. Banks back out high to Sturts. Sturts attracts a double team. Bounces it to Manyow. Manyow to the right side with 10 to shoot. Finds Banks. Now he will shoot the 3 and bury it. Tavion Banks with a dozen. Wow. Big shot there.
Absolutely.
5:52.
He's made only 2 threes all season coming into today. He's 2 for 2 today, and man, they have been huge.
3-point game. Lipsy the other way. Got a screen from Momchilovich. Lipsy hesitation move and tied up. Foul. The foul called. Yeah, he got knocked to the deck. Lipsy will shoot.
Foul is on Banks. And it's a 1-and-1.
I think it was on Koch, his 3rd.
Nope, Banks.
Okay, it is Banks, you're right. Yeah, that is his 3rd. Okay, and at the free throw line is Taman Lipsy, who will shoot a 1-and-1 here. Front end is good. 13 in the game for Taman.
So Torrey checks in for Heisey.
Back into the 1-and-1. Also good for Taman Lipsy. Big free throws here for Iowa State. 57-52 Cyclones.
they did in the first half too, but after a slow start, and they have really picked up the pace. They made 5 of their last 7 field goals.
57-54, Iowa State. 4:12 to go. Jefferson, big bumps. Maintains the dribble. Powers his way in there. And now brings back out to Lipsy. 10 to shoot it. Lipsy on the left wing. 7 on the shot clock. Lipsy goes to work on the dribble, trying to drive it. And he passes underneath the ball there for a layup. He couldn't get it to go. Boy, I thought it might have been goaltended, but it is 57-54. And here is Iowa with a chance to tie with a 3. Banks has it on the right wing. Throws it back out high to Combs. We're down to 3:39 to go. Combs, a pass stolen by Torrey. Cyclones on the run. Torrey right through. A double team, and he draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Foul on Sturts, I believe. But
I'm out here.
Torrey with the steal, but Iowa State got the deflection on the pass.
It is on Combs. That'll be his 3rd. And we have a timeout here. 3:32 remaining. 57-54 Iowa State. This is the Cyclone Network from Clearfield.
Despite the unshakable Iowa-Corn Cyhawk rivalry, there is one thing Iowa State and University of Iowa fans can both agree on. Getting hyped for unleaded 88. It's cleaner burning and better for your engine, and it's cheaper than other fuel options, making unleaded 88 the clear fuel choice. If Iowa Corn Cyhawk rivals can agree on it, you know it's worth the hype. So pump it up with unleaded 88, grown by Iowa corn farmers.
Propane is the official fuel of Iowa State tailgating, providing your family a safe and reliable heat source. Propane is also the renewable choice for your backyard barbecues, mowers, home heating, livestock heat, prep drying, and more. To learn more about propane's safety and versatility, visit iapropane.org or contact your local propane provider for all your propane needs. This message provided by the Iowa Propane Education and Research Council.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th. RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's about being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. It is a 3-point game, 57-54. Killian Torrey will be headed to the free throw line. 3:32 remaining. Cyclones up 3.
You know, Iowa State with that tremendous run through into the first half, into the first 5-6 minutes of the second half, and now Iowa has really shown a lot of points. A different Iowa team. I mean, they are comfortable in these late shot clock situations, and they've made a bunch of it, and it's not been Sturts a lot. Now, he certainly has made a couple big threes in the first half, but they've done a really nice job on Sturts. Those are the only points he has. But it's been Banks and Combs, Sage. A lot of guys have made plays, and they've really competed. But Iowa State with a chance here.
Torrey shooting 2. Knocks down the first. 7 points now for Killian Torrey. Iowa State will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Fouls by Iowa. Torrey's second try misses, and Fulgaris rebounds. So it is a 58-54 Iowa State advantage. Up by 4 with 3:23 to go. Fulgaris on the right side. A pass down low on the block. And hustling in and scoring was Banks. He's been really good.
They got the mismatch down there. Banks at 6'7" with some size.
58-56, Iowa within 2. As J-Man Banks now with 14 to the game. Lipsy. Around the top of the dribble. Leaves it for Jefferson. Top the circle. A three ball is good. Joshua Jefferson with 21. And the Cyclones lead at 61 to 56.
The confidence to take that shot.
What a huge shot with 3 minutes to go. 21 in the game for Jefferson. Cyclones by 5. 2:45 to go. Sage on the dribble. Off to the right corner. Bulgaris puts it on the floor. In on Buchanan. Bulgaris jump hook with the right hand. Rims out. And the rebound to Jefferson. And he's fouled. And Joshua will go to the other end and shoot two.
Good challenge on the shot by Blake Buchanan.
It was Banks with a foul. That's going to be his fourth. And Jefferson will shoot free throws.
Keep in mind, Iowa State has committed 7 fouls here. Not double bonus yet, but Iowa State in the double bonus.
Jefferson's free throw right through.
22 in the game. They've done a good job taking away Jefferson's playmaking ability. He only has 1 assist.
Second one misses. 62-56. Iowa State by 6. 2.5 minutes to go. Sturts out high with the dribble. Off the right wing, Bulgaris to a backdoor cutting Sage, and he dunks it with 2 hands. That timeout called by Ben McCollum. That's his final. A good play call there as they got that backdoor cut and dunk. And it's 62-58.
Yeah, Buchanan out near the 3-point line covering. Nobody to rim protect. And Iowa State's going to get Momchilovich back in. Iowa State up short. 2:20 to go. Iowa State missed a couple of free throws here, but they're 15 and 21 overall.
They're going to way more than Iowa.
And Iowa is 2 of 3.
Let's pause here for 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
KDRB Des Moines,
100.3, the Cyclone Team Bus.
an iHeart radio station.
A much lower scoring game than I expected. I didn't expect a shootout by any stretch, but 62-58 isn't what I imagined.
Having watched Iowa play several of their games, I mean, they are so much better defensively than they've been, and they've done a good job bunking it up defensively. You always hear people talk about that when they have the ball on offense. But defensively, they're really good at it, too. They're one of the highest turnover-forcing defenses in the country. But tonight, it's been 9 turnovers on Iowa State, 15 on Iowa. They average 10 turnovers per game.
All right, on the floor for Iowa State is Heisey and Lipsy, Jefferson, Momchilovich, and Buchanan.
Whether it's Banks or Sage, a lot of guys have really stepped up for Iowa. I have to think it's going to be Ben Sturt's time to not give it up here in the final couple of minutes.
Lipsy walks it up the floor and finds Jefferson on the right wing. He'll hand it back to Lipsy. The circles with 17 to shoot. We approach the 2-minute mark remaining. Lipsy to the left side with the dribble, throws it back out to Jefferson with 12 on the shot clock. Jefferson drives, kicks to Lipsy, left corner 3 is short, and the rebound controlled by Sage. And a 4-point game. Iowa with the basketball. Here comes Sturts with a minute 52 to go. Sturts with that right hand dribble gets rid of it to Bulgaris. Wants to give it back to Sturts and does. Sturts on the dribble to the left wing. Momchilovich has him. A jab step 3 is good. Yep. Sturts buries the 3 over Momchilovich.
He got the switch that he wanted.
And timeout to let Iowa player Tyus shoot Combs. The 3 by Sturts.
Why do you do that?
I don't know. But it's a 62-61 game with 1:34 remaining. Now Iowa State needs to answer. Yep. Here's Lipsy up the left side. Picked up by Combs. Lipsy around the top with a dribble. And he had it knocked away, but up with it, Buchanan. And he finds Heisey for a layup. Oh, it's a break right there for Iowa State. TJ wanted a timeout, didn't get it. 64-61, Iowa State. Nate Heisey has the Cyclones up 3. 1:12 to go. Sturts on the dribble against Heisey with 1:10 to play. Heisey defending. Sturts looking for that shot. He'll drive it right. And a right-hand scoop off the glass. No good, but he gets the foul. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. The foul on Heisey. 1:04 to go. It'll be Sturts to the free throw line.
80% free throw shooter.
64-61. And Sturts knocks down the first.
Yeah, just don't see Sturts giving the ball up here. Really good job by Heisey to keep him at bay.
He's into double figures now with 10. His second free throw try misses. And the long rebound of Momchilovich now take care of the ball. 64-62.
Take care of the ball and get a bucket.
1 minute to go. And Iowa State up 2. Here's Lipsy into the front court. 52 seconds remaining. 18 on the shot clock.
Out of timeouts. The Cyclones with the line.
Big possession right here. 10 on the shot clock. Lipsy crosses over and drives. Kicks it back out to Jefferson. Shot fake and a drive. And a kick out to Heisey for a 3. Missing. Long rebound. Buchanan kept him alive. Go for it. And TJ Otterberger got the timeout. Oh my goodness. What a hustle play by Buchanan. A clean look for Heisey from the corner. Buchanan relentless on the offensive glass. And he got the timeout. And now Eric with 32.9 to go. Iowa State up by 2. They have the possession arrow.
They're going to put, are they going to put 20 on the shot clock here?
I would think so.
No, they do. All right.
They do. Now, we'll see how Iowa plays it. Down by 2. 32 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Torrey will enter. But what a, just like the cause of that game with Buchanan making a hustle play.
Wow. Iowa State's missing the three-pointer that would have really put it away almost for Iowa State. Certainly put them in great position. But you want to at least get to the free throw line here.
Iowa State will inbound it right in front of us.
Iowa State still has one timeout remaining. Lipsy, Heisey, Momchilovich, Torrey, and Jefferson.
Lipsy to throw it in. Now they got 19 on the shot clock. How did that happen? Lipsy throws it in for Jefferson. Jefferson puts it on the floor and drives it in on Bulgaris and flips it up there, no good. Rebound battle. Out of bounds. Iowa State. Lipsy hustled for it. So did Jefferson. And the Cyclones keep it.
And Iowa says challenge. They have no timeouts. They can't challenge.
That's right. And another shoe tying situation here for Sage. 26 seconds to go.
We have a delay of game warning, I think.
Okay. 26 seconds. 64-62 Iowa State. And they will inbound with Lipsy. Lipsy throws it up for Jefferson, top of the circle.
No rush.
Joshua backs it out with Bulgaris defending. He will just kill the clock here. We're down to 18 on the game clock, 12 on the shot clock. Cyclones up by 2. Jefferson goes to work against Bulgaris. Crosses over, drives it, and misses the shot, but draws a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. With 9 seconds remaining, the foul on Bulgaris.
Here's the chance right here. 9 seconds to go. 2 shots. You knock them both down, and you're so pretty. You make one. Nicely. You know, make either one. Ouch. Really decision.
Joshua shooting 2. That's 21 points on the night. 22. 22. Okay.
Well, who's counting? I'm counting every one.
Well, we need everyone. 64-62. 9 seconds remaining. First one by Jefferson. Yes. Big free throw there by Joshua.
They take Combs out and bring Austin in.
This could make it a 2-possession game. Buchanan will enter.
And see, Iowa State played that last possession. They didn't want Buchanan in there because of not being a good free throw shooter. So now they get Buchanan for defense.
This could make it a 2-possession game. The free throw by Jefferson rims in. 66-62. And now 8 seconds to go. Here's Sturts launching a deep 3 and missing. And the rebound to Sage, and he traveled with the basketball. Iowa State will get it on the turnover. Jefferson. 24 in the game for Joshua.